We continue the Abdullah Yusuf Ali translation of the Holy Quran with Huwd, the Prophet Huwd. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Aleph Lam Ra. This is a book with verses basic or fundamental, of established meaning, further explained in detail from one who is wise and well acquainted with all things. It teacheth that ye should worship none but God. Say, verily I am sent unto you from him to warn and to bring glad tidings, and to preach thus. Seek ye the forgiveness of your Lord, and turn to him in a repentance, enjoyment, that he may grant you enjoyment good and true for a term appointed, and bestow his abounding grace on all who abound in merit. But if ye turn away, then I fear for you the penalty of a great day. To God is your return, and he hath power over all things. Behold, they fold up their hearts, that they may lie hid from him. Ah, even when they cover themselves with their garments. He knoweth what they conceal, and what they reveal, for he knoweth well the inmost secrets of the hearts. There is no moving creature on earth, but its sustenance dependeth on God. He knoweth the time and place of its definite abode and its temporary deposit. All is in a clear record. He it is who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and his throne was over the waters, that he might try you, which of you is best in conduct. But if thou wert to say to them, ye shall indeed be raised up after death, the unbelievers would be sure to say, this is nothing but obvious sorcery. If we delay the penalty for them for a definite term, they are sure to say, what keeps it back? On the day it actually reaches them, nothing will turn it away from them, and they will be completely encircled by that which they used to mock at. If we give a man a taste of mercy from ourselves, and then withdraw it from him, behold, he is in despair and falls into blasphemy. But if we give him a taste of our favors after adversity hath touched him, he is sure to say, all evil has departed from me. Behold, he falls into exultation and pride. Not so do those who show patience and constancy and work righteousness. For them is forgiveness of sins and a great reward. Perchance thou mayest feel the inclination to give up a part of what is revealed unto thee, and thy heart feeleth strained, lest they say, why is not a treasure sent down unto him? Or why does not an angel come down with him? But thou art there only to warn. It is God that arrangeth all affairs. Or they may say he forged it. Say, bring ye then 10 chapters forged like unto it, and call to your aid whomsoever ye can, other than God, if ye speak the truth. If then they, your false gods, answer not your call, know ye that this revelation is sent down, replete with the knowledge of God, and that there is no God but he. Will ye even then submit to Islam? Those who desire the life of the present and its glitter, to them we shall pay the price of their deeds therein without diminution, diminution, They are those for whom there is nothing in the hereafter but the fire. Vain are the designs they frame therein, and of no effect are the deeds that they do. Can they be like those who accept a clear sign from their Lord, and whom a witness from himself doth teach, as did the book of Moses before it, a guide and a mercy? They believe therein, but those of the sects that reject it, the fire will be their promised meeting place. Be not then in doubt thereon, for it is the truth from thy Lord. Yet many among men do not believe. Who doth more wrong than those who then lie against God? And they will be turned back to the presence of their Lord, and the witnesses will say, these are the ones who lied against their Lord. Behold, the curse of God is on those who do wrong, those who would hinder from the path of God, and would seek in it something crooked. These were they who denied the hereafter. They will in no wise frustrate its design on earth, nor have they protectors beside God. Their penalty will be doubled. They lost the power to hear, and they did not see. They are the ones who have lost their own souls and the fancies they invented. They left them in the lurch without a doubt. These are the very ones who will lose most in the hereafter. But those who believe and work righteousness and humble themselves before their Lord, they will be companions of the garden to dwell therein for aye. These two kinds of men may be compared to the blind and deaf, and those who can see and hear well. Are they equal when compared? Will ye not then take heed? We sent Noah to his people with a mission. I have come to you with a clear warning that ye serve none but God. Verily I do fear for you the penalty of a grievous day. But the chiefs of the unbelievers among his people said, we see in thee nothing but a man like ourselves, nor do we see that any follow thee, but the meanest among us in judgment immature. Nor do we see in you any merit above us. In fact, we think ye are liars. He said, O my people, see ye if it be that I have a clear sign from my Lord, and that he hath sent mercy unto me from his own presence, but that the mercy hath been obscured from your sight. Shall we compel you to accept it when ye are adverse to it? And, O my people, I ask you for no wealth in return. My reward is from none but God. But I will not drive away in contempt those who believe, for verily they are to meet their Lord, and ye I see are the ignorant ones. And O my people, who would help me against God if I drove them away? Will ye not then take heed? I tell you not that with me are the treasures of God, nor do I know what is hidden, nor claim I to be an angel, nor yet do I say of those whom your eyes do despise, that God will not grant them all that is good. God knoweth best what is in their souls. If if I did indeed be a wrongdoer, they said, O Noah, thou hast disputed with us, and much hast thou prolonged the dispute with us. Now bring upon us what thou threatenest us with. If thou speakest the truth, He said, truly God will bring it on you, if he wills, and then ye will not be able to frustrate it. Of no profit will be my counsel to you, much as I desire to give you good counsel, if it be that God willeth to lead you astray. He is your Lord, and to him will ye return. Or do they say he has forged it? Say, if I had forged it, on me were my sin, and I am free of the sins of which ye are guilty. It was revealed to Noah, none of thy people will believe except those who have believed already. So grieve no longer over their evil deeds, but construct an ark under our eyes and under our inspiration, and address me no further on behalf of those who are in sin, for they are about to be overwhelmed in the flood. Forthwith he starts constructing the ark. Every time that the chiefs of his people passed by him, they threw ridicule on him. He said, if ye ridicule us now, we, in our turn, can look down on you with ridicule likewise. But soon will ye know who it is on whom will descend a penalty that will cover them with shame, on whom will be unloosed a penalty lasting. At length, behold, there came our command, and the fountains of the earth gushed forth. We said, embark therein of each kind, two, male and female, and your family, except those against whom the word has already gone forth, and the believers, but only a few believed with him. So he said, embark ye on the ark with the name of God, whether it move or be at rest. For my Lord is, be sure, all forgiving, most merciful. So the ark floated with them on the waves, towering like mountains. And Noah called out to his son, who had separated himself from the rest, O my son, embark with us, and be not with the unbelievers. The son replied, I will betake myself to some mountain. It will save me from the water. Noah said, this day nothing can save from the command of God any but those on whom he hath mercy. And the waves came between them, and the son was among those overwhelmed in the flood. When the word went forth, O earth, swallow up thy water, and O sky, withhold thy rain. And the water abated, and the matter was ended. The ark rested on Mount Judy, and the word went forth away with those who do wrong. And Noah called upon his Lord and said, O my Lord, surely my son is of my family, and thy promise is true, and thou art the justice of judges. He said, O Noah, he is not of thy family, for his conduct is unrighteous. So ask not of me, and that of which thou hast no knowledge I give thee counsel, lest thou act like the ignorant. Noah said, O my Lord, I do seek refuge with thee, lest I ask thee for that of which I have no knowledge, and unless thou forgive me and have mercy on me, I should indeed be lost. The word came, O Noah, come down from the ark, with peace from us, and blessing on thee, and on some of the peoples who will spring from those with thee, who will spring, is in parentheses, I missed that. But there will be other peoples to whom we shall grant their pleasures for a time. But in the end will a grievous penalty reach them from us. Such are some of the stories of the unseen, which we hath revealed unto thee before this. Neither thou nor thy people knew them. So persevere patiently, for the end is for those who are righteous. To the odd people we sent, Huwd, one of their own brethren, he said, "O my people, worship God. Ye have no other God but him. Ye do nothing but invent that there are other gods. O my people, I ask of you no reward for this message. My reward is from none but him who created me. Will ye not then understand? And O my people, ask forgiveness of your Lord, and turn to him in repentance. He will send you the skies, pouring abundant rain, and add strength to your strength. So turn ye not back in sin." They said, "O Huwd, no clear sign hast thou brought us, and we are not ones to desert our gods on thy word, nor shall we believe in thee. We say nothing but that perhaps some of our gods may have seized thee with imbecility." He said, "I call God to witness, and do ye bear witness that I am free from the sin of ascribing to him others as partners to call upon. So scheme your worst against me, all of you, and give me no respite. I put my trust in God, my Lord and your Lord. There is not a moving creature, but he hath grasp of its forelock. Verily, it is my Lord that is on a straight path. If ye turn away, I, at least, have conveyed the message with which I was sent to you. My Lord will make another people to succeed him, and you will not harm him in the least, for my Lord hath care and watch over all things. So when our decree issued, we saved Huwd and those who believed with him. By special grace from ourselves we saved them from a severe penalty. Such were the odd people. They rejected the signs of their Lord and cherisher, disobeyed his messengers, and followed the command of every powerful, obstinate transgressor. And they were pursued by a curse in this life, and on the day of judgment, ah, behold, for the odd rejected their Lord and cherisher, ah, behold, removed from sight, were odd the people of Huwd. To the Thamud people we sent Saleh, one of their own brethren. He said, "O my people, worship God. Ye have no other God but him. It is he who hath produced you from the earth and settled you therein. Then ask forgiveness of him and turn to him in repentance. For my Lord is always near, ready to answer." And remember, Allah is a singular and definitive word in Arabic for God, and the royal we, the gender neutral masculine. We're not saying God is male, we're not saying plurality and divinity and that sort of stuff. And so when it says man, it's humanity. But an interesting thing, as I may have mentioned previously, is that about 7200 BCE, there was a flood, there was an impact, and it broke an the Black Sea and stuff wasn't there, and it flooded because it overflowed. And that's the type of flood we have here, is an overflowing. And the mountains of Ararat, Judy, is one of those mountains. It's not the highest mountain, which the waves never reach that high. So, and the ark isn't some, ship like the ship that broke the Suez, that blocked the Suez Canal or something. It was more barge-like.